watching the Cinema of Consciousness. My name is Billy Rude, and this is my platform, 58 Magazine. In today's workshop, you will learn about connecting to your spirit and exiting the matrix, the ego mind. I love spiritual knowledge, and especially the teachings from mystery schools and occultism. Here are a few of my films that I've made since 2018 to now. Over 100 free films and content to empower your life. So make sure to check out all these other films I have on 58magazine.com, all entirely free to empower your life and raise your consciousness. So Source speaks to me through movies, film, and TV, which I experience as extreme emotion, excitement, and inspiration. Ideas just come to me, and then I put together all the content and information into the language of the soul, which is known as symbolism. And check out some of these esoteric symbolism films where you can learn more about the deeper meaning behind these movies and what they actually tell you about the truth of this reality and how we exit this ego-mind construct. So I create by a higher dimension of communication, which I feel, not a voice or thought, but pure energy. And when you enter higher dimensions of understanding, there is a whole new world that you experience that is unseen. It is felt. It's an energetic exchange and download, which I experience as inspiration that every artist out there can relate to. And so I create these films because I'm a visual learner. I believe visuals are the strongest and most effective way to educate. So a little bit about myself. I'm adopted. I was adopted when I was 4. My brother was 3. And because I was adopted, I had these very deep questions at a very young age, such as who am I and why am I here? And what is reality? So as you can see, I've always been interested in this esoteric symbolism and this knowledge and about the nature of reality. And my brother and I were adopted together when I was 4 and he was 3. Being adopted made me ask questions about my identity, family, reality, and love. My childhood and growing up was full of heartbreak, which led me down a suicidal path where I learned many dark aspects about this reality and myself. But due to a guardian angel, I am still here. And when I recovered, I then experienced family drug problems with my adopted brother, which led me to feel helpless and alone. But out of that darkness, I learned so much about unconscious behavior in the darkness of this reality and myself. And I learned the deep realization about why we suffer and why we become addicts to this reality. And due to these experiences, I became an artist due to seeing these 3 films I saw in high school that changed the trajectory of my life. And prior to seeing these films, I wanted to be a doctor, a dentist, and a lawyer, all very ego matrix driven jobs. And the films that changed my life were E.T., Psycho, and Fight Club. E.T. related to my paranormal and alien experiences as a child that I kept hidden. Psycho and Fight Club showed me the power of film in changing perception and the capability and darkness of the human mind. Ever since then, I've realized I have a deeper connection and message through them to my own purpose. I've experienced many deaths or past versions of myself. I was a highly successful fashion photographer and lived in NYC for 9 years. And I stopped around 2018 where I met a spiritual teacher, Tamarinda Masan, and her son Theodore, an initiated Tibetan monk who run a mystery school in Romania. And they taught me many truths of this reality and why I'm here. She forced me to confront myself in all the ways that my ego was running and ruining my life. I was creating disposable content at that time, and I realized I was creating that kind of disposable content because I thought myself as being disposable. Since then, I've been deeply immersed into the path of enlightenment and discovering my potential and my soul's destiny. And Tamarinda is also known as an ambassador of Agartha, Inner Earth. This is her teacher from Inner Earth, and they both teach me this knowledge in dreams. Today, I'd like to share you the information that has led me to my own evolution, my unique perspective of life, and a theory of what exactly is happening today in collective reality. Today, you will also unlearn everything that you have learned, so you can understand this reality, its purpose, and why you are here. My intent is to share with you the truth of this reality and the purpose in order to shed light on the darkness, so you may be empowered with tools and practices to empower a new meaningful experience of life in a quantum leap in consciousness, a higher perspective on life and why you are here. Because the higher you go, the more aware you become of the darkness of this reality and the purpose of that darkness. And here's a little video to tease about what you will learn today.
It is time. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I'm Icarus.
I'm Cersei.
The end of one life is the beginning of another. It is time for you to learn the true purpose of your